Howdy, hey, how's it going? My name is Lauren May and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be tackling some DIY Disney ornaments. So let's get straight into it. To start this DIY, I put glitter glue in the inside of the baubles, hoping that it would help catch the glitter in a way that I would want. But doing this step actually made this DIY a fail. Please do not put glitter glue on the inside of this particular DIY because that's what made it a fail. Just put glitter in by itself and it will look a whole lot better. As you can see here, I am beginning to pour the loose glitter into the bauble. I should have done this first and only this step because this is what would have made the DIY successful. For this DIY, I chose two different glitter colors. I chose silver and blue. I thought combining them together would make it look really cool and make it look a little bit more like pixie dust. But it kind of was a fail. I should have stuck with silver, but it's really up to the creator's discretion. If you want to combine all your rainbow colors into it, then go right ahead, but I would have probably best chosen to stick with silver. Because I was worried that the glitter would fall out of this bauble because it's a bauble that has like two different sides, I decided to cover the seams with glue. I probably shouldn't have done this. I don't think it would have made any difference and it just made my bauble look a whole lot uglier, and I don't think my bauble now is any less likely to fall apart. I'm definitely worried about putting this on the tree. Like I don't think it's going to work in any way. If you're going to do this DIY, please use one of those ones that has just a hole at the top because it's so much better. As you can see, I have painted on the words pixie dust onto this bauble. Definitely not how I would have liked. I would have liked it all on one side, not one word on one side and one word on the other. That was just my bad call in terms of how big to paint, but it kind of looks alright, but it's not at all what I had planned it to look like. This is probably the easiest of all the DIYs for today. All you have to do is write on the outside with permanent marker or paint or whatever you wish. Some people are worth melting for, which is a quote from Frozen. I was stupid and forgot one of the words, so mine looks terrible. Another mistake of mine. But once you've written on the outside, you can then start stuffing it with the contents of your snowman. For the snowman's body, I'm using old pillow stuffing or just stuffing in general. For his nose, I'm using the end of an orange crayon. For his arms, I'm using the end of zip ties, but you could use tiny sticks or anything. And I also found 3 buttons for his button that normal snowmen seem to have. For this ornament, I started off by coating the insides of both sides with green glitter glue. This took a lot longer than I thought because it took a really long time to dry and I wanted to do 2 coats so that there was a thick sparkly layer. So just be aware of drying times for your ornaments. Here you can see that I am pouring the loose glitter into and onto the green glitter glue to give that extra thick layer of sparkle and so that you can't see through the bauble when you put it together. I could have put more green glitter glue in just so that there was a more thick layer, or not done one or either because there's still patches on it that are see-through or that are just uneven and it looks a bit odd. If you live by the sea, you could have collected these shells off the ocean, but because I don't, I bought a little packet of shells from my cheapest chips and just painted them a purple colour for the bra that Ariel wears. I also painted some ribbon purple because we didn't have any purple ribbon and I wanted it the same colour as the shells as well, so you can do that as well. I just painted over with the same colour and it worked out alright. Hot gluing the shell and the ribbon onto the bauble was an interesting task. I feel like I needed an extra set of hands, which I didn't have. But yeah, just try and stick it into the center, which I didn't. My shells are off center and it looks kind of odd, but other than that it worked out pretty well. Just try not to hurt yourself with the hot glue gun or your fingers, but yeah, just strap the ribbon right around the center of the bauble and then stick the shells facing each other into the middle. To start off this ornament, I am painting the inside of both halves yellow. I did a couple of layers because I wanted to make sure that there was no like streak lines or gaps or see-throughness, but yeah, just paint it all yellow. Once the yellow paint has dried, you can clip the bauble together and then tape a line around about halfway around the bauble so that you can paint a straight line of red on top, and then grab some red paint and start painting. Unfortunately, this took a lot of coats because it decided not to like dry and set properly. It like would bundle really weirdly and I'd have holes of yellow. Like I think it was just because it was on plastic, but just be aware you might have to do a couple of layers of red. I think I ended up doing like 3 or 4 because I wasn't completely happy with it. And also it didn't end up being a straight line anyway because of the stupid sticky tape. This one is definitely my favorite for obvious reasons. It's Winnie the Pooh, but it actually turned out the best, I reckon. Here I'm just trying to peel off the sticky tape and reveal hopefully a straight line, which didn't turn out as planned. To finish off this bauble, all you have to do is in yellow paint write on 4 letters P-O-O-H, just like Pooh Bear has on his t-shirt. So those really didn't turn out how I had planned, but I guess that's part of the DIY process. You try one and then it works or it doesn't. So please give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, or if you're sitting there laughing at me going, girl, what are you doing? If you're not already, please subscribe. The button is just down below and you can click that notification bell to be notified every single time that I upload a video. I hope you're having a wonderful day and don't forget to hug someone today. Bye!